With submission, faith and patience, you conveyed the noble message, brought us light through your guidance. Peace be upon you, my beloved. Ya Habibi, Ya Muhammad, Ya Nabi, salam alayka. Ya Rasul, salam alayka. Ya Habib, salam alayka. Salawatullah alayka.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil ashrafil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Brothers and sisters, today is a day when Muslims have made history. Our values were threatened. Our virtues were threatened. Our respect was threatened. But Muslims have responded with those threats with the best of adab, following the best sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. There are those who say that we are extremists. There are those who say we are fundamentalists. I say this: we are extreme in love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We are extreme in our values and our virtues, because the one personality who gave extremity of values was your master and my master, Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There are those who are hell-bent on the extreme destruction of society, but we are extreme not in the destruction of society, but in the reconstruction of society. In Islam, in the Sunnah, and in the Seerah, we will reconstruct civil values, civil dialogue, best manners, and extremely good behavior. We are British Muslim citizens of this country. It was our fathers and forefathers who came with the intention that they will go back to Pakistan, to Bangladesh, to Somalia, to Arabia. But I want to say to those who champion democracy, we are here to stay, and inshallah we will live here and we will die as great citizens of this country. Those that carry the British flag, those that carry the British national flag, we say to you, we are true British citizens and representing true conservative British values in this society. But now the time has come, all Sunnis who say Ghulami Rasul mein, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Raise your hands and say. Say it again. Say it with your hearts. Then I say to you today, if you are true Sunnis, the challenge has not ended today, but the challenge of civility has started today. Our journey is at a beginning. not at an end. And tomorrow, democracy is calling you. Democracy is asking you to vote. Do you know on the 7th of May, there will be elections? And Muslim Action Forum has devised a strategy so that you cannot say, these are emotional mullahs, these are emotional peers. No, we have devised a rational strategy. A strategy which says that there are 3 questions. How many questions? Just say it again so I know you are hearing me. How many questions? Ask your MP, ask your candidate who is standing on the 7th of May, whether his color is blue, whether his color is yellow, whether his color is red. Ask him, is his color green with the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? We do not accept red. We do not accept blue. We do not accept yellow. We only accept the color of Gumbad-e-Khizra. Ask them these 3 questions. Do you think that the Public Order Act 1986 should be amended to include under hate crime any malicious depiction of images and use of malevolent language against revered personalities of all religions? There are people who tell me that there is already legislation against hate crime under the Public Order Act. But do you know what the reality of this legislation is? The reality of this legislation is to stop you hating, but it's not to stop those that are hating Muslims today. This is the reality of this legislation. You cannot hate by Muslims, but you can hate against Islam. The legislation is clear. If you insult our Rasul, if you offend our Rasul, they say freedom of expression. But if you express an idea, you know what today they say? If you want to be called a moderate Muslim, do you want to be called a moderate Muslim? They say if you want to be a moderate Muslim, then you should say that you do not accept all of the ahkam of the Quran. They say that you should say some aspects are acceptable and some aspects need to be modernized. I say this, it is not Quran that needs modernized, it is your society that needs modernizing. The second thing is that we will ask your MPs and candidates, do you think that Islamophobia should be a culpable offense like there is protection for the Christians and the Jews? And the third thing is that Muslim Action Forum is going to come to your cities and into your towns and into your villages and into your communities, and it's going to present to you the Bill of Rights. Not just the rights of Muslims, but the rights of all decent human beings. Why? Because our Rasul was not just for us, our Rasul was for the whole of the Alameen. So we will say, to reintroduce civility, to reintroduce civilization, we will draft a Bill of Rights, a Bill of Human Dignity and Rights, and we will present that to the people of this country. And inshallah, if you ask your MPs, if you ask, don't worry about anybody who's saying anything, just focus on what I'm saying. If you ask your MPs and those candidates these 3 questions, and then come back to us, in the Muslim Action Forum. We are waiting to hear from you. Do you know that there are 120 marginal seats in this country which can be affected by less than 2,000 votes? So Muslims can change the destiny of 120 seats. So I say to you Muslims, today, change the destiny of 120 seats. The time will come when we will change the destiny of the whole of the parliament. And inshallah, your political representatives need your vote. Let them earn your vote. Muslim Action Forum invites you to make your vote count on the subject of the honor of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And today, when you go from here, do not forget this message, because the problem with Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah is we are very good when we are here, but when we leave, we forget the message. Do not forget this message, so that we can truly say, in our qabr, when the angels come and they say, what did you used to say about this person and this personality? We all can stand up in our grave and say, As-salatu was-salamu alayka, Ya Sayyidi, Ya Rasulullah, and say, Ya Rasulullah, zindagi mein bhi aap pe jaan fida hai, aur qabr ke andar bhi aapke upar sab kuch fida hai, Ya Rasulullah. Aap mauka dijiye कि qabr ke andar khade ho ke aapke upar salatu salam padhe.
يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام